Hi everyone, so I thought that I'd do a little tutorial again for you today, and I really wanted to do a Blake Lively tutorial because I absolutely love her. I always see her in magazines and stuff and I love her style. Like, I think she's probably one of my most favourite celebrities, and I've been wanting to do a look on her for a while, and I saw a picture of her that I thought was really nice. It's just a simple, as you can see, kind of, I guess a simple smoky eye. Like, it's kind of like a natural smoky eye. So yeah, I thought I would do this tutorial for you today, so I hope you like it, and let's get into it. So I've already applied a lot of moisturiser to my skin because I really want it to have this lovely, glowy, dewy finish. And then I'm going to go on to my foundation, and I'm going to use MAC Studio Tech. This is in the shade NW20. I'm going to apply that with my Real Techniques buffing brush. This gives a really flawless finish to the skin. But I'm hoping that applying it with this type of brush is just going to make it kind of look like the skin's airbrushed rather than got a thick layer of foundation on it. As you can see, it just completely blends in the foundation to your skin. It pretty much makes it look like you don't have anything on your skin. If you have a foundation like this, actually no, if you have any foundation, I definitely recommend this brush. It is amazing. So yeah, that is the foundation done. And then I'm not going to go in and conceal yet, I'm going to go ahead and start on the eye makeup. From the picture that I looked at, I couldn't really see what was on the actual eyelid just because her eyes were open and you can only really see what's smoked along her lash line. So I'm going to be kind of making up what I see on the eyes. Definitely just a strong, bold, kind of smoky black kind of coming up from the lash line. It's nothing too in her crease, so I'm going to keep the eye pretty simple and just work from the lash line up. I'm going to put some primer on my eyelid. And I'm also going to take it on the lower lash line because we're going to be putting eyeshadow there as well. So to go all over the eyelid, I'm going to take an eyeshadow from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to take this front shade right here, which is called Foxy, and I'm just going to pack that all over the eyelid. It's just a light kind of skin tone kind of colour. Then from the same palette, I'm also going to take Snake Bite, which is this shimmery brown shade just here. I'm just going to start applying that to the outer part of the eye. Blending it into the lash line. And once I have that colour placed, I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just buff over that colour, just to make it really, really blend through. And I'm also going to run a small amount of that colour just very close to my bottom lashes. And then I'm just going to take a black eyeliner, just run it lightly through my tight line. And then I'm going to go in with a matte black. This is Blackout, and this is also from the Naked 2 palette. On a tiny little brush like this one. This is the Detailer brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to start running that very close to my lash line. Then once that colour's on, I'm going to start blending it upwards. I'm going to go back to my fluffy brush and just really soften that edge. And then I'm going to go in and reapply that black. Also going to apply some of the black just along my lash line here. I'm also going to run some black liner just here, just to really deepen up that colour, and then just blend it through. I'm just going to take a 217, just blend this outer corner just to make it look a little bit softer. I'm going to apply some of my YSL Touche Eclat concealer just to neaten up under the eye. I'm also going to take some of it down my nose. Then I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows with a mix of a normal mid-brown shade that I would normally use, but I'm also going to take a bit of a lighter brown, just because obviously as she's blonde, Blake has much lighter eyebrows than I do. So I don't want to fill mine in as dark as usual, just because I don't think it'll go with the look as much. So I'm just going to use a bit of a lighter powder. I'm going to take quite a lot of my bronzer. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel on an Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to apply this quite generously just around the kind of outer sides of my face. I'm not worried too much about blending at the moment. I just want to kind of place the product where I want it. So around the hairline, definitely on the temples, a bit down the sides of my nose, kind of on the jawline as well. I'm then going to go back to my Real Techniques buffing brush and blend it in, making sure that it really blends in with my foundation. I'm then going to go to my highlighter. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. I think it's Kevin Aucoin, I don't know. This is the highlighter. It's the Celestial Powder in Candlelight, which is absolutely beautiful. I got this the other day. It's just a beautifully shimmery highlight colour. Just placing that across the tops of my cheeks. In the photo, Blake has really, really pretty kind of pale pink cheeks, and they're beautiful. So I have a couple of options of blushes that you could use. The first is MAC's Lady Blush. This is a cream blusher. It's a perfect kind of pale pink colour. If you use a small amount of that, I think it will work perfectly. Another option is this beauty powder blush, which I have. This is from MAC, and this is from the Hello Kitty collection, and this is the Pretty Baby beauty powder. Or if you want a bit of a cheaper option, there's this I think it's called a Mosaic colour wheel. This is from NYC, you can get it at Superdrug. And this is in the colour Rose Glow. And when you mix all these colours together, it just comes up in a really nice, natural, pale kind of pink colour. For this look, I think I'm going to go with MAC's Pretty Baby. And I'm just going to place a small amount of that kind of towards the back of my face. As this is a beauty powder, it just gives a really nice kind of sheer wash of colour. And then for the lips, I'm going to use this lipstick from Avon in the colour Cherub. It's a beautiful kind of pink nude colour, but it's got a slight hint of purple in it. So I'm just going to apply that. And then over the top of that, I'm also going to apply a bit of MAC's Madly Creative lipstick. This is a very similar colour in tone, but it's a bit more of a brown shade, and it's got quite a nice pearl to it. And then finally, I'm just going to apply some mascara and some fake eyelashes, and then I will be right back. And so that completes my Blake Lively inspired makeup look. Definitely go look at the picture. I'll put a link to it below because I don't think I can put it in the video because of copyright reasons and stuff. But I will probably do a blog post on this, like a matching blog post. So if you want to see the picture, I will link it below. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I will list everything I use below, and I shall see you all soon.